Hey, this is Jerry Visca, your Y guy and publisher of Defyeneurs, and welcome to the 2018 spring issue of Defyeneurs, and it's called Connect. Now, I'm super pumped because we are live with the cover story, Margaret, Wallis, Duffy. And Margaret, I'm so excited. Welcome.
Thank you, Jerry. Always thrilled to be here with you.
You know, Margaret, the more I see you, you're on fire. You're on fire, and I often say that I like to choose cover stories that really embody the message and the inspiration of what it is that we're creating. And this is all about real people like you, everyday people that are connecting their deeper why with others and into the world. So this is an interview that I've been really anxious and excited to get on. And I got to tell you, you've got this new book project on the go. And I'm really excited about it. But look at this. This is like this incredible bookmarker, Better Together, a guidebook for patients and practitioners. This is a huge undertaking for you. And I want listeners to get a sense of how your deeper why is connecting to others. So, especially through this book project. So let's start off with, why is connection so vital in today's age?
Oh, well, first of all, Jerry, what an honor to be on the cover of your amazing publication. I'm kind of blown away since, and I've said this before, but I want to say it here, since my why time with you, that I got to tell every person out there, if you haven't had why time, I too was scared to death to do it. And why was I scared? Because I knew it was going to make me get really real and clear about my why. And it's not fluff and stuff. You know, you can talk about knowing your why and your purpose in a fluff and stuff way. You, Jerry Visca, have an unbelievable, unique ability to you, and maybe it's the architect in you.
Thank
to
you.
really get to someone's foundational soul in some quick way, to narrow in on what matters, to lay this incredible foundation, which you did for me. And as a result of doing that, I've just had to put my seatbelt on because things have gone fast.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you.
It's fast. And why do we need connection? Well, I've always said I'm a bit of a connection ambassador. Why am I connection ambassador? Not cerebrally, but from the heart. I know that by helping myself, I can help others. And by connecting them with people that can help them, they too can help others. So whether it be in the role as a clinician in my clinic, or here in this, when we're talking about this book project, which I'm so passionate about, this is a dream becoming a reality since I got so clear in my why. Connection creates change. And change can only happen through action. And getting clear on my why, and then connecting with the right people, and then rolling up the sleeves, holding this vision high, and it's attracting other people that are connected, and they're holding my vision so high, it's running ahead of me now, which is awesome. I'm like running to catch up because there's so many neat things happening. That's when you know it's right. And so in a time where people are so connected but disconnected, meaning we're connected on this day in and day out, we're distracted by this. Human connection and connection within ourselves and our heart and our own soul will, as you always say so eloquently, will show us the way forward to the change that we want to see make happen. And for me in this book, getting clear on my why and connecting with others and getting rid of the noise and the ankle biters that said, no, you can't do this. It's a big, crazy goal. And yes, it is. I'm doing it anyways because I got very clear. I'm staying focused. I've connected with the right people. And now it's taking on a bit of a life of its own. And I truly believe it's because I'm connecting with my own purpose, but finding other people who connect with theirs, and together we're better. Hence the name of the book.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for those beautiful words about our why time. But I love what you said. I love how you're connecting to others. You first of all got connected to yourself, and now you're taking this energy and you're using it to create change. And you know, I often say, become what you seek, and what you're seeking is seeking you. And that's what I love about this project that you're involved with. Another reason I wanted you on this cover story is you're really epitomizing that. You're attracting these connectors. So that ties into the next question. How will connection, especially through this book project, change the trajectory of our world?
Oh, you know, this is what fires me up and gets me so excited, because I'm not interested. I have huge respect for people that write books. I watch the process that you go through and make it look easy. I know it's not easy. And yeah, people want to become a published author. For me, Jerry, that's not what this was about. This book is just the vehicle the vehicle to help me create this vision, put this vision into action where we're going to see true change in our healthcare system. And the paradigm of thinking that both the average person and professionals and healthcare professionals alike and the government view the way we look at our health. And what do I mean by that? I am done after 26 years with a pill for an ill society. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against pharmacology. I absolutely, there's a ton of place for it. But what I know to be true through my own health story and thousands of people that have walked through the doors of this clinic is that we're better together. Conventional and complementary medicine melding together so we can prevent and inspire people to live a holistic life, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and even financial. And in order to do that, we have to get really bold in our mission because change is hard. And we've always done something one way in healthcare. People don't want to hear about, what do you mean we got to do the work? What do you mean we have to think differently and it can't be just a pill for an ill? What do you mean I have to work hard to make my health better and the health of my community, my family, our community, our world? Well, here's the reality. We do have to work hard at that, but it's worth the journey. And that's what this book and why we called it a guidebook. I'm not interested in just writing a siloed book of professionals talking all about what great things they can do integratively to help. No, this book's unique, Jerry, because I want it to reflect my vision. And the vision is that we're putting a patient at the center, that all these healthcare professionals are around them. And in this book, we're literally co-creating and co-writing. That's not going to be easy. Co-writing a template for the phases and ages of life to help patients and practitioners both find a template to a path forward. Because one thing I know for sure is that when we've always done something a certain way, people don't know what they don't know, both the patient and the professional. So what are the options? Patients want different options, but they may not know what they are. This guidebook of co-creation and co-collaboration is going to help be a tangible guidebook to help them and their families figure out how to be an active participant in their well-being and change the way we look at health. That's a big goal, and I'm not backing away from it. Thanks to people like you who have made me get real about my why.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. I just love the messaging. Imagine a better collaboration. But I love how this whole energy of connecting conventional and traditional medicine together. And I just think this is explosive. So you've shared, and everything about you is inspiring, Margaret, but why are you inspired to connect? Why?
I am inspired to connect. So you're going to laugh, and this is going to be real. This is a real moment with Margaret Wallis Duffy. I'm in my clinic where people are connecting with a whole range of professionals. Our naturopath needs to see a patient in this room right now. So I'm going to walk to the next room.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
I'm living it.
Real. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. And I'm going to go to the other spot in my clinic. Welcome.
It's good. We get a tour of the clinic. It's even better, right?
We're going to come into a quiet treatment room here.
Nice.
Sorry, it's different sound.
How many treatment rooms are there?
Well, let me turn the music off, Jerry. Hang on one second. Okay. So we have over 2,000 square feet here in the clinic, and there are 5 different treatment rooms. We have a big education center. So our naturopath was seeing a young family, and
fantastic.
An hour ago, I'm in a room where somebody was getting a massage from an amazing massage therapist. But you know what? I'm keeping it real because
it's awesome.
So tell me about, what was your question about?
Yeah, you're inspired to connect. I want you to share with listeners and readers, why are you inspired to connect? Why is that important to you?
Why is it important to me? What an interesting question, because I don't know that I've cerebrally thought about it. I live from my heart. Mm-hmm. And so I think just instinctively, and certainly as a massage therapist, our human nature is to connect. Mm-hmm. Innately, our bodies crave it. We need it to thrive. When we don't get it, we're not well. And connection for me comes in so many ways: mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And so I was attracted to a profession that touches and connects physically with people. Through my 26 years of practice, I've realized that there's way more connection going on than just the physical connection. When I lay someone on my table and have the honor of being part of their journey and their health and well-being. And so for me, why am I inspired to connect? I think because I see the difference connection can make, not only for the person that I'm connecting with, but for myself. And you know what? Some people may say that's a really selfish thing, you know? It's not selfless, it's necessary. If we are not connecting in honest ways with others, in respectful, therapeutic, and honest ways in our relationships, we're really living like a shell. And that lack of connection that you feel starts first with yourself. So doing your work yourself to be connected to who you really are, which is why, Jerry, and I'm going to get real here, why I was so nervous to do my why time with you, because I told you, I had this bubbling up inside of this real expectation that something big was to come. And yet you get a lot of people looking at you like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, hurry up already with this big thing you're talking about. But I, in my core soul, truly believed that that connection that I was feeling inside needed to be shared, and there was going to be a bigger picture as a result of it. So then by doing that, I connected with me and seeing the connection and what it does for others. And a perfect experience of that related to this book. I had the honor of being recognized for International Women's Day at a gala. And because this is not about me, this is not about me. This is about this bigger vision and mission of better together. I was so excited to connect the incredible, and not all of them because they all couldn't be there, but many of the incredible co-authors that are going to be in my Better Together book, to be there with me that night. The feeling I had when I was able to know that I'm not only connecting me to this bigger vision, but others are connecting, and they're connecting with those other people within this whole book thing. It just lights up my soul because I see how it elevates people. And so if it inspires me to connect because I see the elevation and the changes that can happen when we do. We are better together in so many ways when we connect. And that's why when you asked me to be on the cover, it's perfect. It's a perfect fit.
It's a great fit. I love it. I love what you shared about human nature. You know, it is our human nature to connect. And I like that you mentioned the discomfort, even just experiencing this deeper why, this deeper reason for being. And, you know, you've come to the realization that discomfort is growth, very much like change. And it's the only catalyst for change is going through that discomfort. So my last question for you is, how is living this deeper why, this better together and this energy of better together, how's it connecting with people's hearts?
Oh my goodness. I said at the beginning of our interview that I've had to put my seatbelt on and this train is going down the tracks and I'm running to keep up. It is so cool to watch the momentum, the excitement that others, and some people that I know, others that I don't, people coming out of the woodwork that are watching me online that are intrigued. I love that. They're intrigued. What's going on? There's this energy that what's happening with not just with me, but this movement. It's really creating this swelling. And I think there's a need in our society and our culture now, Jerry, and I wonder if you'd agree with me. There is this craving need to simplify our lives and become more connected because we're all so busy being busy. We're all so busy on a quest for what? More stuff? Or are we here to exist, to connect with one another, thrive with one another, elevate one another, and be better together as a result of that? So the magic that I'm seeing happening, which is really kind of neat to sit back, and it's also very humbling. I've shed a few tears, and that may sound corny, but to really watch other people's dreams start to also become a reality because of the connections I've been able to make, not for them, but with them.
Yes.
There's a difference. So this Better Together movement is allowing to envelop and bring other amazing people into this fold to get exposure, experience, whether it be with government exposure, whether it be with corporations, whether it be an opportunity to speak in public that they've never done, because of the connection that I've helped to make with them.
Fantastic.
Because this isn't about me. And I think that's what's beautiful. You know, your beautiful partner said to me, Margaret, someone has to be the visionary and hold high. I guess that's my role.
Mm-hmm.
What I feel so excited about and confident in, I know there's going to be tremendous success with everything moving forward. I don't necessarily know what the end goal is going to be, because we're just following it now, because the why shows the way, as you would say.
Mm-hmm.
But what I feel so good about is, even when I'm living where the butterflies are and I'm nervous and I'm leaning so far into vulnerability and not sure what the next step is, I've got this incredible team, this connected team of ambassadors who are also willing to connect other people so we can elevate this mission together.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, I actually do have one more question. You're fueling a very cool Y tribe. And as you know, we're really inspired to get a million people understanding, like you, why they're really here. So I think it's pretty cool that people are going to be joining your Y tribe, because they'll be working with you and I and Angela Compton together. So my question is, what is it about this Y tribe that you're so excited about?
Everything in my life, Jerry, the struggles, the good, the bad, the ugly, that I've learned from, I believe has happened for a reason, because then I have the ability to share it to help others.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many naysayers and negativity in life. We all need a tribe, a team, whatever you want to call it, a community of support where we can feel connected, supported, so we can be the change that we want to be. And the Y tribe for me enables me, to have people surrounding me that will help support me on days when I'm kicking the wall and feeling like I'm not making the progress that I want, but they're also going to be there to cheer me on and celebrate, as many of them already have, when we've got had a really good day and things to happen. I want to give others what I have, because as a result, it's that reciprocity. And that's what I see in the treatment room. It's come full circle. When I give, I receive. That's what my parents taught me from a little girl. It's simple, but it's real. And I mean, it's physiological. So I want a Y tribe because I want others to feel the way I feel. But it's kind of cool if I can say I had a little bit to do with someone else's success and their clarity moving forward. Then I've also done something in terms of my deeper why, which is that we're better together. So that's why I'm pumped about this Y tribe. And I've already put a shout out. I've got a couple of people who've already on, but we're going to have one of the best Y tribes out.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
The best Y tribes. This is going to
That's right.
exponentially grow, and we're going to help you get your million Ys globally, because man,
it's awesome. Thank you so much. I love it. This is the Connect issue. It's coming out this spring. Margaret, Wallis, Duffy. We call this Better Together, and that's exactly what you get when you're with Margaret, Wallis, Duffy. You're just better together. I'm super excited about the launch of this explosive project, the explosive guidebook for patients and practitioners, Better Together. Margaret, on behalf of Defyeneurs and everyday people worldwide, thank you for stepping into your deeper why and connecting it with the hearts of others. The world is truly helped by you.
Thank you, Jerry. And you know what? I wouldn't be on this journey without you. So I appreciate it. And I cannot wait to see what's to come.